Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm diving into a full review of the Tineco iFLOOR 3 Breeze. I will be testing it out, breaking down the pros and cons and seeing if it's really a game changer for replacing your mop. Let's jump right in. This is the box it comes in, and once you open it up, here's everything you'll find. First up, there's the instruction manual. Pretty straightforward. Next, you've got this small air filter, which is actually a replacement, as one is already installed in the vacuum. You also get a second roller, which is great to have on hand for when you want to switch it out. They include 2 bottles of cleaning solution as well, so you're all set to go right out of the box. And finally, here's the charger. Just so you know, this model has a built-in battery, so you cannot remove or swap it out. The installation process is super simple. All you need to do is insert the handle. It only goes in one way because there's a guide on the back that lines it up perfectly. Once it's fully inserted, a pin clicks into place to lock the handle so it won't come loose. It will be like this once it's assembled. And if, for any reason, you need to take it apart later, there's a small hole where you can insert something thin like a screwdriver to release the pin and remove the handle easily. This is the base where you place the vacuum, and you'll notice it has some slots at the back. These slots are actually designed for storage, so you can keep the extra roller, the filter, and even the cleaning solution right here. Here is where the roller goes. There's a button you can press that releases the top cover, letting you easily remove the roller. The vacuum actually has an auto cleaning function, so most of the time you won't need to take out the roller for cleaning. However, if you ever need to remove it, it's super simple. To put it back, just align the top cover with these 2 pins here, snap it into place, and you're all set. This is the compartment where the dirty water is stored, and you can take it out just like this. On the side of it, you will see a max line. That is the highest level you can reach with dirty water. It is important not to exceed this line because once it's full, the vacuum will still spray clean water, but it won't pick up any more dirty water. At the top, there's a compartment for the air filter. You'll want to check this filter regularly. It may need cleaning if it starts to look clogged, or you can replace it if it's worn out. The top part of the dirty water compartment also detaches, making it easy to drain the water. If there's any solid debris, it will collect here as well. This is where the clean water compartment is located. You'll fill it with clean water, and according to the provided instructions, just add 1 cup of the cleaning solution each time you fill it up. To charge it, just plug the charger into the port on the back. You will see a blue light start blinking, and once it is fully charged, the light will turn solid blue. Next, I filled up the water compartment and added the cleaning solution, so now let's put it to the test. On the handle, you will find 2 buttons. The first button turns the device on. The second button doubles the amount of water dispensed, which is really helpful for tackling tough stains or sticky messes. When this mode is activated, the light will blink blue. Now, to test it out, I've lined up a few common spills to really put it to the test. So, I turned it on, set it to double water mode, and started with ketchup, since that's something you can easily spill. It did an excellent job, cleaning everything up in just one pass without any effort. The second mess I chose was an egg. I thought this one would be the hardest to clean up, but surprisingly, it turned out to be the easiest. The Tineco handled it like a champ, picking up the egg in just one pass without any trouble. So, moving on, the third challenge was cereal. I expected this one to be a bit tricky since the pieces tend to scatter, but it handled it easily with just one pass. It picked up everything without any hassle. The next mess was chocolate syrup, and it handled that really well too. No smearing, and it picked up the sticky mess effortlessly. The last test was coffee grounds, which can be tricky since they tend to scatter and stick to the floor. It did an awesome job, picking them all up in just one pass, leaving the floor spotless. So it passed the test, which is really impressive. I went over a few spots a couple more times just to make sure everything was spotless, but honestly, it can handle just about any situation. Now, after using it for a while, the roller is looking pretty dirty, but instead of having to wash it by hand, the Tineco has an auto clean function that makes it super easy. I will take you through the process step by step, so you can see just how simple it is. The first thing you need to do is place the vacuum back on its base and make sure it's plugged in. I actually tried cleaning it without plugging it in, and of course it didn't work. The base is where the self-cleaning cycle happens, so this step is crucial. Once it is plugged in, you will want to make sure the dirty water tank has enough space to handle the cleaning process. It doesn't use a lot of water, but it's important to check before you start, so I'll need to empty out the dirty water first before I can move on with the cleaning. The next step is to check if there's enough water in the clean water tank for the self-cleaning process. If it's running low, just add more water to the tank. After that, just press and hold the start button for a couple of seconds. You'll see a light come on, confirming that the cleaning cycle has started. Basically, what the auto clean function does is flush clean water through the system while the roller spins, scrubbing off all the dirt and grime without you needing to touch anything. If you're wondering how long it takes, the whole process is about a minute or so. One of the common questions I get is whether you need to add soap to the water compartment for the cleaning process. Adding a bit of cleaning solution definitely helps to get the roller even cleaner. And that's it. The roller is clean after the cycle, but if you want to make it even cleaner, you can always run the cleaning cycle again. I have spent a full month using this machine before making this video, and during that time, I have used it to clean my entire house. Now, let's dive into a few things I didn't like or think could be improved. First, the battery lasts about 20 minutes, which is pretty standard for light to medium cleaning jobs. I didn't really have any problems with the battery, except for one time when I forgot to charge it and it ran out while I was cleaning. I would prefer a version with swappable batteries, so if it runs out of power, I wouldn't have to stop and wait to recharge. But the real issue is that when the battery died, I plugged it in and tried to use the auto clean function, but it wouldn't work because the battery wasn't charged enough. I had to wait about an hour before I could use it, which was pretty annoying. Another thing is the water tank. In normal water mode, it lasts long enough to clean 1 or 2 rooms in my case. But if you are using the double water mode, the tank empties really fast. Initially, I used the double water mode thinking it would clean better, but I ended up sticking with the normal mode to make the water last longer. I wish they had made the water compartment larger. Those are really the only 2 drawbacks I've experienced. The great thing is that this machine has saved me a ton of time when it comes to cleaning. What I love most is that I can quickly clean small sections of the house whenever the floor gets dirty, without having to wait for a designated cleaning day to tackle the entire house. There was one morning I was rushing to make a green juice because I didn't have much time, and I ended up spilling it all over the floor. I was in such a hurry that I couldn't even stop to record it. It was one of those situations where cleaning it manually would have taken forever, but I put the Tineco to the test and it cleaned everything up instantly. It really saved the day for me, so I think this could definitely replace a mop. It's much faster and leaves the floors almost completely dry, which is a big plus. You don't have to deal with the hassle of wringing out a mop or dragging around a bucket of water. So if you're looking for a cleaning solution, this is definitely a great option. Thank you for watching the video. I have left a link in the description if you'd like to check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more reviews. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, I will be happy to help.